Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, August 17th. I'm Dine, also known as Gun Arm Dine. I usually just go by Dine. I don't know why people go with the gun arm part. That's just one of the things I tend to do when seeing my username. And we are moving right along in Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. As mentioned, our next dungeon is the Mine. It is the first area to introduce conveyor belts, which makes sense, as it is a mine. I'm streaming early today for the primary reason that I am going to be picking up the last story from GameStop this afternoon and fully plan to be playing it for most of the day after I pick it up. I don't think there's anything back there we need. There are two objectives in the mine. First is to get the next piece of equipment, which is a weapon, and then go take out the boss. Looks like video preview isn't working on my side, but since it says I'm online, I'm going to assume that it's running. Notice, the zombie looks unusually like a mummy. I guess they just got lazy with the translation. Which isn't quite the case. I'll run into actual mummies later. I guess they just couldn't think of anything else to call them. I'm getting about 1,000 experience per battle here. Notice we still earn quite a bit over the course of the game, getting almost 100,000 at this point. And Ruben's only elemental strength, without exploiting that bug I mentioned, is fire. That he has a unique piece of armor that the hero doesn't get, which is just the flame armor. But other than that, his equipment kind of stinks. He has a total defense of only 19, so his high HP will make up for that. I wonder what kind of things they're mining in this to have it be full of undead. I just need to go in here. I think we need to go with the right side to get the item we want. The nice thing about confusion is you can still change your weapons even if Benjamin's confused, so try and switch back to a weak weapon in case he hits one of his allies. We already know what happened when he used a bomb on himself in the first video. I got first strike. Let's see if we can one-shot these guys with the battle axe. Oh, not quite. And Ruben, you missed. Anyone remember if the zombies in Earthbound also had a paralysis attack? It makes sense for them to do so. Of course, paralysis in that game is a lot more annoying than on this. How can you get a critical hit with a headbutt when you're losing your head? If the skeleton's injured, he'd be better off throwing it. And here we have the Charm Claw. Like the Cat Claw, it's not as strong as the other weapons, but inflicts about a half dozen status ailments, including blind, poison, paralysis, and in fact, I think it shows us. Let's check. Yep. Silence, poison, blind, paralysis, and sleep. So, and most enemies are not immune to all of those. So if you know you're not going to be able to one-shot an enemy, it's best to hit him with the claw and just see if you can incapacitate him for a little bit. So we're going to be using that until you get stronger weapons. In this case, we're just fine using it because Ruben can one-shot the others if I don't hit. And I won't hit anyway, so we don't know what these guys will work against these guys. Haha! also did a little reading and found out something else about this game I didn't know. The heal spell can also be used as an offensive ability. It will give enemies the status ailments that it normally cures. I never run out of ways this game is broken. That's half the fun, really. In fact, let's see what we can inflict on one of these guys. He even has a little devil poking him. Never knew that! This place isn't very complex, it's just pretty short. So once we get to the boss, it's not hard to take him out. He's one of the... Yeah, he's not hard, he's fairly reasonable to kill. It's the next two that I hate in this game, actually. I always had the most trouble with bosses in the next two areas, and they're pretty much connected. At this point in the game, it's always best to keep your HP topped off. .73 is a very popular number this morning. Both the guys are taking damage. Oh, yes. I forgot that some enemies in this game can multiply themselves. Since Benjamin's going to be your main spellcaster in battle, it's best to have Ruben do the off-screen healing with life, as that will, of course, heal status ailments, which I didn't know, and top off their HP. And this guy is the boss. Which is unusual because he's the first one to have the regular battle transition, whereas all the others were just kind of silent. So I don't know if that's a bug or they just got lazy with this guy or not. These genie have some unusual battle transitions as they get injured. As we'll see, just have to take him on. And since Ruben can pretty much only attack, how long he can last before Benjamin needs to wake up. Well, just play it safe and stay topped off, because you never know when these bosses are going to get a critical hit. Well, he's not strong against anything that might have hurt him with the Charm Claw, so I don't know if we'll keep using that or not. Probably switch to Mega Grenade. As that will be stronger offensively, of course. Ouch. Critical hit definitely would have one-shotted him. He's being driven back into his lamp! even though there's no land. One or two more rounds, he should be gone. Yep, he's toast. 39 GP for that. 1/3 of the price of the yen. And since we need to use a Mega Grenade for the cutscene here, it's nice enough to give us plenty. We're close enough to blow up the boulder. Dad, stand back. We did it! Reuben, I knew you'd save me! Please head home to Mom. Right, you two be careful. Like father, like son. And since we have the exit spell, we can get right out of here. This is probably the only dungeon where the exit spell is actually useful. All the others, you're either close to the exit or there are no more monsters. It's still worth getting, though. And we go in here for a quick heal. End up with a net loss from that boss fight. We need to go back and talk to Reuben's dad to get more information. Out of my way, old man. I think these are refreshers. Yep. Yay, Aryan made it back. I forgot to tell you. The crystal of fire is in the lava dome. And that's all we needed to know. So we go straight to our next dungeon. As usual, we're going to skip the battlefield here. But before we get to the lava dome, we have to go through an intermediary dungeon, the volcano. And this dungeon has one of the most useful spells in the game. I can try and remember my way over to it. Just have to get through these guys first. Werewolves and nightmares. The werewolves surrender. How dare you kill them off? There's a little white flag on their tail. And of course, even though they're calling for surrender, they still attack you. And of course, the translators rendered this as white. It's actually the holy spell. It's probably the most useful spell in the game because it is non-elemental and very powerful. Now, if I remember... I always get lost in this area, maybe because there's another piece of equipment that you need. Well, we'll just explore. Oh, that's confusing. I think that's the way of the boss. The item we need is over on the left side. So we go for some ghosts. Okay, I mentioned yesterday about the float animation between enemies that float and don't float. It looks like on this they remain still when they're mixed again. It's either Final Fantasy V or Final Fantasy VI that fixed that. Ghost didn't do anything. Thanks, Ghost. Oh, still not down. Just lob a Mega Grenade in his face, and down he goes. That quick. Okay. I want to try and get to level 20 before I finish the next dungeon. Okay, yep, this is the way we need to go. I have to swing around. More reticles. Oh, good. Looks like it paralyzed him. I'm saving my MP to use my magic on the boss. Like I said, it's one of the more annoying bosses. Like I say, this is the hardest stretch of the game. Because even though Ruben's a hard hitter, he can't support you very well magically, so if Benjamin goes down, you're kind of toast. Unless Ruben can move quickly enough to fix everything. And he usually does well enough. I was waiting for a chance to see an enemy be destroyed by poison. Yeah, you said he was strong against those last time. Oh, it's kind of smoky up here. Well, at least there are no enemies, and of course we know where this is going. Or maybe not. I don't know. There's got to be something around here. I think we need to stick to the left side. I can remember which way I need to go. And sure enough, the enemies in here are invisible too. Just like in the Ice Pyramid. And much like in the Ice Pyramid, the item we need will counteract the effects and let us see where the enemies are in the smoky area. I wouldn't say it's as important as getting the magic mirror, since this area is a lot smaller and not all of the areas show off invisible enemies. Okay, since Ruben's asleep, I'm going to go ahead and attack with white. I was hoping it would one-shot them all, but I'm just not strong enough. So we'll finish these guys off with a Mega Grenade. Now that white spell is going to be your primary magic against most of the endgame bosses. You've got the MP to spare. Okay, gotta remember that. We'll only do that if we're injured, I bet. Like the head on our right. It's just looks more confused than injured. Come on, Ruben, finish him off and let him wake again. Right. Okay, I think this is the right way to the item. Or maybe not, I don't know. Good job, Benjamin. I hit Ben with it, he's strong against water. useless against one bigger grenade. And another level up always works. I'm gonna let this run on auto for a bit. My dog wants out of the room. So just gotta open the door. See if I can reach it without moving the headphones. There we go. And my dog hangs out in my room since I'm down in the basement and it's nice and cool during the summer. He's nice and quiet though. If he wants back in, he'll bark. Okay, there's the item on that side, and this way took us to the boss, so we need to do a little backtracking. So the path we took in the first place would have taken us to the item. Oh, to be cursed with a bad sense of direction. Back to the beginning of the dungeon. I'm just getting it for completeness sake, even though I really don't need to, since I was at the boss. Oh well, a few extra battles never hurt either. So when I do the final boss, I'm going to show the easy way and the hard way to beat him. And the easy way is pretty much legendary on how simple it is overall. Yeah, let's see if these guys are weak against anything. I want to one-shot them. Keep them from casting Quake. No, never mind, they do so anyway. Okay. That's his weakness. Okay, Ruben, we need you to not miss. Good job. And I backtracked too much. I even consulted a map before I started streaming today. That's just fail right there. No, I don't want to go that way. It'll take me outside. Or will it? I can't remember anything about this game. It's been too long. Okay, going further down will take me outside. Oi! This is appropriate dungeon music, though. Just a nice hard guitar riff, suitable for a volcano area. It's also going to be the theme for the next dungeon, too. Since it's technically the same area, just the inside. Actually, these guys are not. Seems to be random. Have to compare the party's agility with each other after this battle just to see where they stand. Nope, not weak. That's so nice he didn't do anything. Excuse me. There's the breakfast. That's the nice thing about any game where the enemies multiply themselves, you just get that much more experience. I think. That didn't seem like a lot for killing 5 ghosts. I think Earth is one of the few things you don't become strong against as the game progresses. And there's the gas mask. Of course, that lets us see in the smoky areas. At this time, we've probably already taken care of the enemies that were in our way. So again, not as useful as the magic mirror. It's just there for completionist sake. Oh, there's one I missed. Down, down, down. Make our way back up to where we went before, and we'll take on the boss. Boss I'm not looking forward to. Have a couple battles before that. See how close we are. Well, nowhere near. Just leave it up to random chance whenever this happens. Get a life, you two. How can those guys still fire after they drop their bows? I wonder. Okay, here's the boss. May look like an ordinarily human woman. In fact, it was Medusa. As always, want to take care of the lackeys. And there's reason number 1 why she's such a pain. Reason number 2 will no doubt happen. I don't think I've ever beaten this boss on the first try. There's Cure. Okay, now we gotta start spamming Holy. As it does a clean amount of damage when used against a single target. Poor Ruben's just going to be stuck confused for a little bit. And she's starting to drop her human guys. We see the snake here. This Ruben's attacking the enemy, not us. That's one of the better injury animations right there. She's going off. Oh, snap. Come on, Ruben. Undo the confusion. Yep, there we go. And trying to stop scratching my nose without brushing the mic. Okay, take two. Okay, we're off to a better start this time. Just to stay on the safe side. Holy is one of those that will automatically hit all enemies. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Thunder is the only wizard spell we can choose. Let's just stay topped off on the safe side, even though it may not matter, because once she breaks out the petrification, we'll be just as hosed. Okay. And she is down. Only took 2 tries that time. Thankfully, mostly because the confusion didn't work. I'll return back to town to top off. The next dungeon isn't really long, it's just confusing. It's like the volcano, if you go the long way, you'll hit a dead end. In fact, the ice pyramid had a section like that too. It was all on the same floor. This one's a much bigger scale. But in it we get another helmet and another spell. So both of those are must-haves. Just going to jump right into the lava dome. And we can either go left or right to begin with. I think where we need to go is to the left. Hot wings and ninjas. Now, since we have plenty of C's, we don't have to worry about magic anymore. So just hit these guys for what should be their weaknesses. Even the snowman floats. Okay, that makes no sense. These guys are practically made of fire. How is Blizzard not strong against them? No, he's a flying enemy, so he's probably weak against wind. We don't get the arrow spell until after this place. Ninjas. Why'd it have to be ninjas? Looks like I paralyzed the hot wings at least. He can clean up on his own. I got banned. Time to move on. Excuse me. Burping this morning. Used the cure and grew his feathers back. Oh, now Ben's faster than Ruben all of a sudden. And just like the stony roots of the ice pyramid, these guys can petrify, making them nicely annoying. Ouch. That's a painful blow. Okay, we need to open this path. Thankfully you can lob the mega grenades. Am I going the right way for the helmet? I don't know, because I can't see the map I pulled up without pausing the stream. I don't want to do that. That's why these guys are imps. Or gargoyles. Avatar's the last airbender? Yeah, I'm up in there. I've never seen the show. I sure as hell will never see the movie either. Yet another good injury animation is like, ooh! Oh, I missed. Yes, I'm a fan of the runaway guys. I don't know which way I'm going at this point. I just got lost already. Looks like that guy's supposed to have fallen onto his hands and knees, but looks like he's sunk into a hole instead. At least he has enough of a facial expression to see what's going on. Vampires. And they obviously like to do the YMCA dance. Another level up never hurts. Now the last turtles we ran into were weak against axe attacks, so let's see if that still holds. It does. And here's our palette slot from the mine boss. The Iflites, which is of course a poor translation of Ifrit. Okay, we needed to come this way to open up that switch, so even though we got lost, it's still a good thing we came this way. As that door leads to the boss. So we just backtrack to where we came from, and we'll take that top left path. I can't think of any lyrics at the moment. Still not quite awake either. Blow up that rock for good measure. No reason, just felt like it. I'm a little explosive happy. I don't think I can even pronounce what that enemy name is. Steno, something like that. Okay, I think we're heading in the right direction, actually. Enough with the critical hits already, jeez! test that out, see if it heals all status ailments too. Yep. And since they share MP, heal has now become completely obsolete. Well, unless you're at full HP, I guess. Well, lots of enemies up there, so hopefully guarding something important. Pretty pitiful drain. You didn't get any HP back. I blame another poor translation. Oh yeah. We finally came the right direction. You actually don't have to worry about fire for much longer. Okay, the mega grenade is not enough on its own either. I'll try magic next time. Why would anyone take the long way? These ninjas aren't that bad. As long as I can hit them. There's a third critical hit. Yeah, I'll heal up after battle. Ha ha ha! Turnabout is fair play. And the Moonhelm. It's a pain to get, but it's worth it. Defense power 9, strong against fire. So our little chart there is filling out slowly but surely. And so we need to backtrack to the beginning of the lava dome so we can both get the spell that we need and continue on to the boss. I've been playing too much Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy. I keep seeing the bars and nodes even with the songs on this game. If we just cross around here to the other side. Close back to the beginning. No need to go back to town. Okay. Yeah, I think after we take out this ninja, we can go into that cave. Some nice simple battles back at the beginning of the dungeon. Laugh at the expense of our enemies. Yep, the other chest we need is right there. Especially since I nearly went the wrong way. I do that a lot. Just get left and right mixed up. Especially when playing games like Theater Rhythm and arrows are coming in quickly. I wouldn't know if that's a form of dyslexia or not, or just the brain getting confused. Give them a taste of my axe. Another well-guarded chest, so it's got to be something good. And indeed it is. No good, we're both trying against fire now. Neater, neater, neater. That's the nice thing about playing games. You can taunt your enemies as much as you want. They won't hear a thing, so they can't get angry. Trusty Mega Grenade and take on another Steno, or whatever the hell it is. No good. That's gonna suck. Yeah, so long, Baldy. Go marry Uncle Fester. We have our own versions of Life Spell, so Ruben is now totally obsolete in terms of having better magic than us. There's one white spell. I mentioned in the first video, I don't think Tristram had any magic at all. And when we get him back, we'll double check. It's a shame we can't take any of this gold with us, it's just sitting right there. Yeah, I'll stick with Claw. Sonic Boom. Good old Guile. I made that joke yesterday. Flame Pillar, Flame Sweep. How many fire attacks do these guys have? I'm pretty sure we do need to come this way since it's the only way to get over here. And I could be wrong. I don't remember where I need to go from here. That's why I hate this dungeon. It's definitely the most maze-like. The next major one is big and fairly maze-like, but not so bad. Yeah, I just ended up backtracking. So we'll not drop down the ledge next time. I'll just take me up to those chests. Leap for gold. Okay. So might as well try going this way. Can't think of anywhere else to go at the moment. I got better. Hmm. 15 Gip. Fight those guys. This area looks familiar, in my memories at least. I'm not in the same situation as Gandalf though. I haven't been to a place in over 1,000 years, or however long it took in between trips through the Mines of Moria. How old is that guy? 3,000? When do ninjas use scimitars? They use katanas. In fact, he's holding a katana right there. It's those genie guys that are using scimitars. Let's see if we can't weaken these guys to allow Ruben for a one-shot, if he actually bothers to hit. Probably didn't use more than one. And again, we're in no danger of ever running out of explosives. Okay, this one was next. Oh well. I'm gonna top him off again after the video anyway. Speaking of video, I don't know how far I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna definitely clear this region since we're already in the final dungeon. Maybe go through the first part of the next area. If I remember, we need to get to the top portion of here, in here. Make our way north or whatever way. That's twice in a row you missed there, Ruben. Good, third time's charm. I'm hoping he gets a critical hit. I want to see him break 2,000. Nope, dead end. Unnecessary treasure. Suppose we can level up. Still far away. You gain plenty of experience, but it just takes so much to gain levels after 15 or so. Of course, the game's meant to take that long. Those things have got very moldy tongues that must taste wonderful. Trying to think of things to say. Just going through battle after battle here. No dialogue to make fun of. Yeah, it happens to every Let's Player, I'm sure. Not again, the plus side is when I'm not talking, you enjoy the music. We work our way over here, take out more turtles. I don't think turtles have fangs like that. Not then again. We've always seen creative license with monster designs and such. Okay, so we make our way up here. There's either the way to get out or another dead end. Hey, 50-50 odds, it's not too bad. Oh, jeez. Okay, good. Both people get confused, never a good sign. take these guys out so we can get both those chests. Yeah, strange enemy placements don't work like that unless they're all invisible. You can't see where they are. That's why some of them actually made sense back in the Ice Pyramid. I wonder if they'll ever make a Street Fighter game where Sonic Boom will actually reverse someone's controls if it's using a super move. Who knows? Good old confusion status. Still can't decide if that or petrification is the worst status element in this game. You can't hit a non-moving target. Good job, Ninja. Okay, either left or right. I'd flip a coin, but I don't have one in reach. Oh, okay. Have fun sliding down the wall, going back down there anyway. I gotta remember, Ruben can't one-shot these guys. So we'll just switch out. Oh, excuse me. I think the yogurt and breakfast rolls would have so much bourbon. Didn't your mother ever teach you it's not safe to jump downstairs? Weren't we just in this area? I don't think so. It looks similar, but it's not the same. When I was a kid, I thought the flame sweep attack meant they were hitting with a flaming broom. Oh, shucky darn. I like to come up with nonsense words. I don't swear very much. I just don't. I don't get that angry very often, but I will say nonsense words that just come off the tip of my tongue. Where's your cure now? Okay, yeah, we need to make our way back to the second level again and head south. I know we're going the right way. I remember that big staircase. So I think we just need to go over here. I'm definitely not going to do the next dungeon in this video. It can be very long. Especially if you make the same mistake both my brother and I did the first couple times we played this game. I'll make sure to point out what it was. We hated that dungeon with a passion for that reason. Okay. Head the right way. Here's some free items. Topped off our explosives again. Sweet. Okay, that was not the right way, but we're headed in the right direction. I remember looking at this from the map. Can't complain about getting lost right there with those items. Just have to work our way around. Move the southeast corner. Still can't take the gold. I don't know what those birds remind me of. They look like an angry Muppet. Just those eyes. Expression never changes, even after they've been plucked. Yeah, I don't think we're going to run into very many more original monster sprites. Most of the rest are going to be palette slots. I think there are about 3, maybe 4 more original ones. Yeah, I might have to keep track of HP. Oh. While I'm thinking about it, going back to what we did at the beginning of the game, changing the life indicator, here's what the scale looks like right now. Can you tell how much HP you have without having to do the math? I think it's one of the more pointless implementations they put in this game. No, Ben, you're supposed to go second. That way you can one-shot these basilisks. Leave those guys alone. And we're finally back at the door we opened at the beginning of the dungeon. So this is the final room. We just need to make our way to the boss and hopefully take him out. Because he's my least favorite boss in the game. Yeah, no point in being strong against something if it's a critical hit. I don't think spells could get critical hits. If you cast a spell or use just a fire-based attack. Okay, you need to go left first. Heat from the lava? What heat from the lava? That's not hurting us. We're on stone platforms. Any chest over here? Nope. You know, they're pulling out all the stops. They don't want us to kill the boss. Yeah, so what? You're trying to get into the status effect. You're dead anyway. You're already dead. Oh, good. I was hoping for level up before the boss, and we got one. Yeah, it would have been painful had been able to jump off that platform. Okay, there's the boss. Before we take him on, let's top off everything, really. Oh, hi, Benjamin. It's the end of the line for you. I said I had to practice my tongue wide so last night just so I could get the voice. So, okay. Since he doesn't have any lackeys, I'm going to see if he's weak against any status ailments. Benjamin is going to be our primary hitter. Oh my goodness, I think I just completely incapacitated him. Oh, maybe not. Unless those ailments only lasted that one round. Now this guy is definitely a race to kill quickly, especially once he starts getting injured. So Holy is going to be your best attack. And there will be times when Ben needs to be the one to cure, simply because this guy just loves group attacks. I would hate to run against that attack if you're weak against fire. Fortunately, I don't think you ever become weak against anything. If you're going to use that attack, use it against Benjamin. He's strong against paralysis, you punk. Now I can finally go back on the offensive for a turn. I love that sound that Holy makes too. Okay, we got one head down. And he likes to make life miserable by paralyzing Reuben. From another Holy while Reuben heals. And this thing only has 2 heads. I wonder how Hercules fell against a 12-headed Hydra. Or was it just 8? I don't remember. I haven't read up on mythology in a while. Powerful crunch. Okay, he's almost gone. Almost halfway gone. Unfortunately, here's where it starts getting extra annoying. As long as we can stay on the offensive. Need to use any more seeds. Yeah, he's almost down. He's struggling to stay up, or he's just trying to look fierce in the face of death. I think we'll actually get him on the first try this time. All right. Yes. Probably the first time I've ever beaten that guy in the first try. Usually when he's halfway down, he'll start bringing up petrification attacks. And there's the fire crystal restored in all its glory. Even though all that does is stop the earthquakes, the region changes in no way whatsoever other than that. We did it! There's one crystal left to go! I remember a person from Windia saying something about a crystal. Windia? Where's that? To the southeast of the Vulgus Tower. And we're in the middle of a volcano when it erupts, and we receive absolutely nothing at all in terms of pain, burn, dissolving alive, or whatever. There's a sun coin, which will let us go to the next region. And this nice little shortcut out of the lava dome. Well, it's been about an hour, but I feel like it going, so this is going to be a longer video. This little shortcut just takes us back to the Aquaria region. So we're just going to come this way. It's shorter. Go through the Focus Tower. And you may notice Reuben did not ditch us. He's actually going to stick with us into the next region. Good for him. Top off our one missing explosive there. Make our way to the next area. Here's the old guy again. Hurry to Windia! Be on the lookout for Captain Mac's ship! Now, we already seen it on the world map. Can you tell us anything more whatsoever? Whoever that guy is, he really likes to pile on the vague clues. Now, that's the way out. I want to go this way. Doom Castle! This is an interesting area we've stumbled onto with some very awesome music. Whatever this place is, we aren't going to be back here for quite a while. Here's our first tip that there's a little bit more than what's on the world map. In fact, we have some stronger enemies to contend with, too. But we want to hit these guys hard because, except for the Minotaur zombie, these guys completely outclass us. In fact, that Doom Dance is an instant kill if it hit. Yeah, he's done. In this chest, we get the Arrow spell, which is our offensive wind spell, and our final black magic. Yep. Top off our HP, even though don't really need to do that. That certainly doesn't hurt. And here we have the rope bridge. It's another one-time dungeon, but at the same time it's fairly short. In fact, there's only one reason for it to be here. Gotcha! Step back, Benjamin, and leave this filthy monster to me. Good job, Ruben. And here we have another zombie, which is actually called a mummy this time. I'm just gonna... take him out in one shot. White is so useful. Even in the cutscenes, Benjamin remembers he can jump. Ruben! I'm alright. Keep going and I'll catch up. Okay. Uh-oh. I know that theme music. Why do I keep looking around? He's gonna show up anyway. Your buddy fell, kid? Yes, but he's okay. Alright, then I'll tag along with you for a bit. And so Tristram decided to come back with us. He's at level 23 just like Ruben was, so that's an indication we're not going to have him for very long. Okay, like Ruben, he has the life spell. And since the bug's still in effect, it shows he's just strong against fire. But if you take a look, he's strong against fire and doom. But that's not really going to matter too much because none of the enemies in the next area have doom. So we'll just come through here. I think there's a couple of brown chests you can get by climbing down the vines, but again, there's no point in doing that. So we're going to go into our next area, the Alive Forest. There's a giant tree down there. More undead enemies in here. Oops, wrong button. And for the first time in a while, we get to break out our trusty axe. There's the Mobius crest. Mobius tile, whatever you want to call it. Of course, we need the Mobius crest to teleport. And in all honesty, Tristram is not very useful anymore. It only does 316. There's one item in the forest we need to get before we get through to the next area. And if you look at this little chasm, it's actually not a chasm. I think as Spencer mentioned earlier that the lake was drained. I'll bust out another white. Fortunately, I don't think I have to fight very many enemies in here right now. This area is pretty small compared to the next one. If there are no enemies guarding it, it's usually worthwhile to get the chests. I just probably figured that out by now, since that's all I've been doing. There's probably another crest hidden under that tree, but not worth fighting to get to it. haven't heard this dungeon music in a while. Not since the level forest, I don't think. Very foresty. This place is called the Alive Forest. Does it scream every time I cut down one of these trees? That would actually be very disturbing if you could feel the thoughts and sensations of plants when you whack them. There's the item we need. I'm out of magic. That's probably the most use Tristram's going to get for as long as we have him right now. This guy's being weak against shots. And even then, he didn't one-shot that second one. Should be enough for Mega Grenade to finish him off at least. Yep. One more set of mummies. More poison flower. Oh, jeez. Well, if we have to restart, we have to restart. Not like we have to go far. And we have a chance. A chance. Okay, this next attack is going to decide it. I'm dead. Oh, well, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, I'm dead. So close. Yep, hello in the chat, QuizCon. Yes, I'm doing a Let's Play. I am doing this live. So, I try to not do unnecessary things like the extra battlefields on screen, even though there are only about 4 left in the game. I'm almost done with this particular video, but I try to do these once every other day or so. I mentioned today at the beginning of the video, I'm doing it this morning because I'm going to be playing the last story all this afternoon. Yeah, this is just a good way for me to let loose and have some fun. And here we have our final axe, the giant axe. It's almost too big for the portraits. Definitely the best axe in the game. Attack power of 170. So it's the first thing that's stronger than the Mega Grenade. So we'll put Tristram to use with some MP. And try out our new axe, because this is where we have to go. So explosives have basically lost their functionality in battle. Still not quite enough to one-shot them, but oh well. That's what level ups are for. I think that's our last battle. Now we'll top off HP. Might as well, we're not going to keep him very long. Okay, so life will heal status ailments in battle, but not out of battle. We learn something new every day. Another dead end, gotta go off. Okay, that battle was completely unnecessary. This should be our last battle. Okay. Here we have a giant tree with a face. So you're the king of the forest, huh? Let us through! No response. I don't think it likes you. How about Kaylee? Can she talk to trees? Ding! Yeah, she must be an Aquaria by now. Earlier, Kaylee did say she needed to go to Aquaria. So instead of going back to Foresta, even though it has a free in, we really don't need it very much. Go back to Aquaria and see if we can't catch up with her. I never gave Kaylee a voice for the 3 battles that we had her for, so I'll try and think of something between now and then. Oh, I can tell the old guy we found Mac's ship. It's on the ledge down there. How did he get down there anyway? He must have run aground before the lake drained, or the water level was just that high. I'll bet he was drunk. And sure enough, Kaylee has decided to stay over at Phoebe's place. Kaylee's sleeping! Why don't you talk to Grandpa until she wakes up? Okay, might as well, even though it's a long trek down into Spencer's tunnel. This dungeon music at the beginning of the game, back in the mine. Which didn't seem very appropriate for a mine, but probably appropriate for a tunnel. Especially with the waterfall in the background. How tall is that thing? And back to Spencer's place. How's the tunnel going? Can you save Captain Mac and his ship? I can't dig a tunnel that far. We need Otto's help. He's in Windia. I did the wrong voice for him. I almost did the really whiny guy. Oh, what did I do for him? By the way, who's that with you? Tristram at your service. I'm a treasure hunter. You don't say! Listen, I recently heard a rumor about some amazing armor. Let's go! Yeah, just ditch me again, Tristram. Thanks. Sorry, Benjamin. I'm going treasure hunting with him. Later. Yeah, completely abandoned Captain Mac. Way to go, Spencer. Tristram! Spencer! Oh, what the heck was that? I almost forgot. I'll give you this dragon claw. Don't worry, it's on me. Bye. Oh, he's gonna make us owe him even more money later on, no doubt. And yes, the dragon claw is the best weapon in the game in terms of offensive ability rather than raw attack power. What are you doing here, Phoebe? Grandpa just won't slow down. He just laughs. Well, maybe I'll use a dirt. No, maybe I'll use a bomb to move this dirt. Not a good idea, Phoebe. This tunnel could collapse on us. We could fall into the chasm. We could fall into the lake. Nothing's gonna stop you. Yeah, Phoebe, you shouldn't fiddle with that. Oh dear. Cave in. Run. Get the hell out of here. Yep. The tunnel collapsed! Adoy! I have to tell Grandpa, take care of Kaylee for me! So we'll be able to find them again, but not Phoebe. If I remember correctly, Tristram and Spencer just go drinking in Fireburg. And you'll find the armor they were talking about much later. But the Dragon Claw has the opportunity to grapple on the hookshot points, as any Zelda fan will call them these days. And if we take a look at it, attack power 145, but it inflicts 7 status ailments, including petrification. So you literally have a shot of instantly killing any enemy that's not strong against it, thus making this the most useful weapon in the game. And if you can't automatically one-shot it with anything else, hit it with a Dragon Claw. But as Phoebe requested, we're going to go take care of Kaylee. She did pretty well for having been poisoned through the first half of the game, as we'll soon see. Kaylee, you're well, even though you're still in bed. I can't come up with a voice for her. I'm not very good at doing women's voices. So she'll be the silent character. Yeah, Spencer told me. He said I should see Otto and Windia, and I was hoping you'd come too. And so she does. Now she's jumped from level 3 to level 31 and has her own Giant's Axe, which is the only time you and another character have the same weapon. Even though she was lying in bed for the last 6 hours. Now that Kaylee's in our party, we have a couple things to do, but first I'm going to jump back over to Fireburg so I can take care of those 2 battlefields we skipped after clearing the mine and the volcano. Yes, get out of the way, thank you. We take the Gemini Crest here. Instant warp back to Fireburg. Save a little trip through the focus tower. That's right, I forgot to heal up and restore Benjamin. Well, at this point, that's faster and cheaper. Okay, yeah, Spencer and Tristan aren't here yet. They'll probably show up later. In fact, I think I know when they'll show up, because I'd have to come back here for a fetch quest later on. I'm going to go ahead and call it good there. I've been going for an hour 15 minutes. So thanks for tuning in. Again, call me Dine, and we'll continue with this on part 5. I'll take care of these battlefields off screen, and we'll continue where we left off with the Alive Forest. See you guys then.